is not going to make it will be easy for you.
Hi, good morning.
Diamond
Everyone.
rough.
Good morning, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
So although declarer will be disappointed, one diamond likely was unbound, likely no spades. It's likely that North did hearts.
I wonder why South began with double instead of a hard bid. It might have been easier with a two hard bid. After the king reached 3 spade, he had to guess to bid for it, and he's strong.
The only game to have some chance and possibly cold is 5 diamond in part suit.
Free no trump by North would have guess. And there should even have been possibility of 4 diamond tricks with a good view. As it happened, the double kept information with South. It only showed perhaps 4 card or heart or whatever. So on 2 spade and didn't have much say afterwards.
So I don't know if you've touched on the north-south style, basically a Polish club, one plus fuse 2. The 1 diamond opener is 5 diamond for a hand, 4 for one hand.
For 18, it's a good fit for east west. They should be able to make 10 tricks in spade. They don't have that much high card point though.
Actually, with the 1 heart bid, sorry, right. I was going to say, with the 1 heart bid, it'll certainly be easy to get 4 heart tricks with the west hand.
So East shows a reasonable raise, and West is
North South had a profitable sacrifice in diamond. I guess however, that 1 heart opening without any of the top honor in heart, North was going to consider a sacrifice. He is thinking that the hand is a misfit and he fancies his chances for defense. I'm not sure that 1 heart opening is a very idea.
Well, they are restricted a little bit, that they can't open that hand because and there's a stand that shows 5 and 4 of a minor. You can pass this or mid one hard.
They have a 2-diamond mug. It's an.
Yeah, they do play it.
That
This
one
was
heart open, it
a little
will
bit out of the range of that.
reach for more than 60% or so, or perhaps at the most 75.
You know, I think also of interest is how many will take
On to
these
board
sacrifices
19.
and diamonds.
No, it will come to that. 3 spade. I'm not enough high card strength.
The alerted 2 hearts here is a balanced game force. Last 1 club is 2 plus, showing there's no trumps, either approximately 11 13, 17, either range of a 1 trump or a 2 no trump opening. Possibly also very strong, 22 plus.
Two hard
There's
balanced
unlikely
game
to
force.
sweat.
That's what their card says. What
And
about
the play on
for
this one should be very easy.
what about a 4-4 major fit? Have they simply decided not to investigate, or is it that North denied any 4-card major? Any of the specs? Any of the card denies a 4-card major? That is right. 2-card does deny a 4-card. It's balanced hand without 4-card or major game force. That's what their card says. I don't think West is going to play anything else than diamonds.
It was interesting. He wanted to trick dummy and to lead his spade towards how wanted to spade to the. He would have been much more successful.
Well, this is interesting. They have to finish the game fast.
I think he's playing for something like Queen 9 fifth or clubs. Lost partner holds enough.
So Italy has
So that
jumped to a
board is out
quick.
of way.
Say Italy
Sorry, go on.
jumped to a quick 14-0.
North-South have 24 high card points on the board. 20 very hard fit. Should be an easy 4 hard game, and hard queen is inside, and diamond S2 is onside. So 11 trick.
And I was saying earlier on board 18, there was an accident east-west in the close room where somehow they wound up in 3 hearts doubled in their 4-2 fit, and that was down 5. 14 imps to Italy right off the bat.
Note that South passed in the other room, in closed room, then bid 1 heart. And I guess 2 club have both major kind of bid. Back to the deal here. Note that not did not overcall, although the club is very good. It's little risky to overcall with that hand.
Well, you're not really going anywhere with that hand unless your partner can act. Maybe you can later on with it to call at this point. A little bit you might stick it.
There are good to do to avoid being able to bid a major.
Yeah, there are some to bidding it. You just don't want to create yourself a situation where you go minus 800 against there.
It all depends on the opponent. If you know your opponents struck very high penalty, then the two club is straightforward. Playing against good opponents, it's a bit risk. Although with Ace King 10 9 8, there isn't going to be an easy double. So it's against that risk.
Okay, so a different five was led, not the five of clubs, but the five of spades. And that didn't work out too well for the defense.
That's good. That's
So now you'll take one more hard hook, and that will
three.
be the end of this hand.
There is, should be fine. Wasn't an easy lead for West. West 10 diamonds, queen of clubs. So spade he thought was the least risky. On to 21, again a 6-3 spade fit for East West.
Well, this one, you have slight losses slammed. They'll stop in four spades. They're missing any cards.
This is almost a 5 or 7 hand.
So the Polish two club did once. And Usman in the write-up section taking bets on how long it'll take to finish the hand.
One
So
diamond is 0 to
there was
6.
still
Any hand. Double and one no trump seems straightforward. 1 no 7 to 10 or
the one diamond bid is a majority of the time is 0 to 6. I would say.
I suppose West will bid for spade. South might call diamond. Isn't going to make any difference.
No, the price is not exactly south here.
Speed is in speed, I guess.
So see the spade and the clubs. They don't split. He'll should have kept the three of spades to the club suit.
That's right. Spade 6, I mean spade 3 should have been.
Even with a bad break, he can still use it to do so because he only needs one pitch.
Well, North, I don't know whether North could have second club opening.
No, he can't.
He can't, okay. Then he could have quarter club Jack 10 or something like that. Another 9 card fit board 20 east to west. But the bat south. Too hard, unfortunately, has and they bid Speed King is a but 6 hard absolutely cold.
Well, the too hard bid is systemic for north-south. Shows 5 hearts and 4 plus.
I guess 4 clubs showed stiff clubs, so 5-2. Why North is taking the risk of bit on 3 speed.
No, he needs here at spade club here.
That's bid 3 speed. North might have considered a slam. In fact, he would.
Also on the convention card it states that to know is an ask, and that 3 dimes is the minimum cost in dimes. I'm looking at it strange, but sure see maximum.
I guess Buras doesn't have shown cubit better hand, but is that going to suffice?
Yeah, it's interesting, you know, saying that is when he gets in the 3 diamond bid was. So I'm wondering if their responses just didn't change it on a card. Although it doesn't make flip-flop because you're beyond 3 hearts. And here it almost looks like South trying to make up for lost ground. For his 3 diamond bid, he's now trying to show his control in diamonds here. So with 6 hearts those makes, and you can't miss because they're both sitting on the west
Your
hand.
card says it all right. You had diamond. Perhaps that is a minimum, isn't it?
Well, 3 diamonds is a minimum is certainly worth it. Well, they got the 6 hearts, and they will. There's nothing West can do. The spade lead does not hurt them, and they can't. So, well done to them.
That's right. I do observe. Possibly they might have flipped the meanings of 3 club 3 diamond spade between minimum and maximum, and possibly Viras reading that he and then realize, and that is what only that could explain that 5 diamond cubit. Would that not?
The good thing to note is that the bidding is in tempo, at least from view graph perspective, and so as long as you eat, that's fine, as long as you do them in tempo. No breaking tempo, no problem.
Not an issue of tempo. He might have realized that he bid 3 diamond. I mean, he bid 3 diamond with the ideal hand. Instead, realized that meaning they have played it either way in the past, and at this time is 3 diamond weak, and he forward, and that is why he might have bid 5 diamond.
So this is a little too good for a 2-heart opener for South here. They used to open the hearts and another suit, including spades. I don't think they do that anymore. South opens 1 heart. And North has an excellent hand for partner, so a multitude of bids he can do here.
Is 2 diamond natural forcing?
They may play that as a transfer to hearts in an invitational hand or a forcing hand. So that's what I think is just simply a transfer to hearts.
On board 18, if you looked at the section 1 heart 1 spade, North the 2 clubs would transfer to diamonds. So I think Andy's right.
Looks like 2 diamond is natural 5 lessons.
And this is type of auction where maybe a heartbeat was best. You'll switch heart now, I believe. But I don't think it's time. almost a claimer here. He'll spade, pull trump, and then beat a diamond to the and rough a diamond back.
Right. After small diamond 10, diamond jack, thing finished.
He'll rough because if he
Yeah,
his hand probably claimed.
that's right. Interesting hand. Is twist 25 hard high card point. No trump make king.
So Italy also plays two clubs opening here, or one club opener can be as short as two.
Two diamond by knot seems like both majors. Two spades, some kind of a bit showing, denying four card forcing, perhaps.
Well, it has to be forcing. I can imagine East wants, but I'm not either exactly. A lot of pairs not play when they're playing, or where clubs maybe two, they play two clubs as NAD majors.
Yes. This on two diamond. I guess two heart shown clubs and forcing and two speed possible diamonds in the forcing bid.
Well, yeah, they may play something like unusual versus unusual, being for clubs and diamonds.
Now the interesting part, they would relay diamonds, and does it make?
Oh, now you want the technical part of this also. Well, at least they will right-side it, because otherwise could almost set it immediately. But it looks like they have a hard loser and a club loser to begin with, and aids on the. But they trump.
That is right. From west side fire dike. Ah, well.
Okay, you want to see 6 diamond?
I don't think 6 diamond will make. Well, on lead, remove 2 diamonds, ace a spade, rough a spade, and play up king. So that is the only way it will be played. He could rough one spade in the club and then play club king. And heart is the entry to any club, so it's possible.
Well, it looks like a hard lead is, let's see, the heart, is that going to knock out the entry fast?
The heart lead will kill it, certainly.
Okay. Now, can you find out a heart lead with that hand? Oh,
I
wait a second. It's north on lead. He's going to lead a spade.
And now let
Use
us
a
see
spring
if
and club.
Versailles finds the way to make.
Yeah. So a nice try by North, trying to get his partner to give him a club rough. Unfortunately, it's not going to work this time.
So this has to be spade ace, diamond queen, diamond king, rough, and the king.
Well, this is still not easy. In fact, that they're talking about it. We're looking at both points out. He still has problems. He needs to knock out the ace of clubs while still pulling trump.
No, let's look professional both majors, and he certainly doesn't have love. Otherwise, he could have laid it. So you have to assume that North is double and diamond. Only way. So basically, and to king and hand is one where one trump will hang in south until, but all and south can't do anything. There isn't any other reasonable play available.
And then rough spade.
And play
And
club
then
king.
Then knock out the king of clubs.
That's right. And when basins there cash all without incurring the rough. And there isn't any other reasonable play. This seems to be the only possible. I would think it is as much single dummy as double dummy.
Well, he's also now thinking, if North is 5-5-3, is there anything he can do about that situation right now? And he comes, he's 5.
Some kibbutz are saying he has diamonds, 4 clubs and 2 aces. So he needs a rough in the short
He needs a
term
rough.
hand.
He needs a rough spade for 12. Yeah.
And the only way he can get that rough is got to done.
Yeah.
Take the
Yeah,
rough.
one of the specs is saying he can do that later. Well, yeah, he can do that.
He cannot do that.
And I don't know how he can do it later. If he plays 2 rounds the trump club, that'll be the diamond back, and that's he doesn't.
That's right. So he got to damage just and rough a spade immediately and play. Is no other reasonable play.
Well, Wrong. That's kind of amazing. I am surprised he did that. Well, Usman, I'll let you handle all the questions. I am surprised or such you did not say North Boyden, because why else? I mean, that's almost putting your headlights completely on his eyes and say, look at me, I want a club lead back here. So if he reads him in clubs, it'll lead a club. And he's such an incredibly good declarer of Versace. I would really be curious to talk to him afterwards and wonder what his thinking was that he decided to lead a club. Because I'm sure he saw the two of spades on lines. For
I think he didn't like that 5-club bid by East, and he probably was thinking more about whether thing was right.
yeah. Maybe
Okay,
so.
on to
It's
5.
yeah.
Well,
Laria
that was my
is
guess.
glad he did
Basically,
the spades now.
Absolutely. So,
Burris is
18
not thrilled with the
with
bid. He'll pass here.
and I stood diamonds, so 3 diamonds would be the best. Best holding card diamond. Diamond singleton. Most likely. Let me see. Cannot figure out what the 2 diamond means. Most likely a singleton though.
The alert says it shows hearts. So there are limited entries to hand here, but a reasonable line seems to heart off and try to proceed.
And now the 9 of diamonds back here.
The declarer can try to elope with a small trump by playing club to the ace and roll hard back to his hand.
I'm wondering why did he play diamond jack and why not a spade?
Well, he might have played east for king queen, something like king queen. diamonds. I don't think 15 apiece for the opening lead.
King Queen X would lead King.
I think also if the ace of spades is on side, it's always going to be on side, and the spade trick is never going anywhere.
So now he'll continue with diamonds to clear the suit. He has a club entry
And now he gets
to trump.
Spade.
Well, now he better play a
get into
club up and run the. Otherwise, he's not getting his small trump here.
that he can do right now.
I don't think he can play a spade now. The queen, now the ace, and West can pitch the.
He has, and that is the
10 of
interesting
hearts.
part. As I said, now unless East plays spade ace, see if he East this contract make, that is the that's what I was thinking of. I'm sure he'll find the right defense, spade ace basically, because that they have got two tricks, and the discard of one club is not going to help. For spade ace is right. A club will give free finish of with that jack. (10-8). That is why I was thinking that small spade to 10 might have been a good idea after, because if diamond king were with East, isn't good idea to simply play diamond 10 from south hand. So what does East know? North has come up with hearts king. Spade king is now East knows that we started with the single. So and the queen is good. Doesn't matter what he plays now.
No, now it doesn't. Here.
That's good that it's pretty brisk till the right, and that is the whole. He knew that he got out the right defense, and there are too many cards that would institute right defense.
So minimum damage north-south, as they had at Very straightforward. Auction to 3 no trump. South most likely lead a club on this hand. Don't think there's.
Isn't
much use to
diamond
lead anything else.
better lead?
Well, we can see it works better, though, but it seems normal for that hand. So now we have to look at the tricks available to East, and he's got he has a lot of work on this one. He can get 2 hard diamonds and 2 spades per East in a club, but he's with that trick.
Yes, he needs to do a lot of. You can see how GB clicked. You could see the club card between 8 and 6 is evident.
I never use GID because to look at it and see it on myself. I still like the challenge of the game.
That is right, but the important thing is to note that there is a difference between the spot cards, not how many tricks or whatever.
I agree with you %, yeah. That's spot cards hands possible. In the last set, there were at least 2 or 3 hands that totally light on the 8s and 7s in the suits in order to make contracts.
This, you might have noticed that is needed to unblock the club 9 or club jack here, and by not unblocking a club, he has exposed himself to killing defense. It's supposed to be the normal shift from North's point of view now, but we clicked, would have noted that playing club 5 here was a good thing. Unblocking club 9 would have been better.
That is a good point.
This is the 4th best lead. You see that 11 minus 4, 7, 3 are in dummy, 1 club king has come out, 3 in hand, so 7, 7, 7, 4, determinant. I was mentioning that Loria paused at the right time on the last pause to think on club with the 5 mechanically, and that possibly could prove the undoing here.
Yeah, I know style east-west against no play. Altitude leads north-south plays best.
Kiwiks might think about those, but likely is going to come up with a diamond. Looking at Queen 10 4 card in spade, he is not going to shift to a spade, and similarly because of the hard bid by East, shift is trend diamond, be with the small diamond, but I guess needs to be resolved in favor of a small diamond.
So if I find he led the three diamonds still fourth best, and South may continue with the diamond here, but that will sit for the defense.
Yeah, there are a lot of frozen suit combinations out here. It's a tricky hand. It's a mind player. But diamond seems to be right once again because, I mean, you shouldn't touch some new suit unnecessarily. That would be theme.
Given partners king clubs play, there's no reason to continue clubs now. And partner to lead back a small diamond. It doesn't look like it's going to be damaging to return diamond. You definitely don't want to spades, and hearts just looks really poor as well. North has to be careful when in with ace of hearts.
Heart next, I guess.
He'll lead the jack of clubs. He'll immediately
Check. That's
set
right.
up the
Club
clubs.
check is right. That is right.
Now, the point that you were, nine of clubs, if he had done that, he could now have the club, knowing that he has a finesse over the ace-8 at this point.
Something worth thinking about earlier about why ducking is that, well, there are 4 in dummy 3, so what North has, if they have a second club, you're gonna crush it up.
This seems to be a deal where it would be a good idea to lose all the risks that you have to begin with. And with opponents op suits. What will happen if he takes club ace and backs the club? South would have an easy club play.
Right, he'll have the king
That
of
would set
spades as an
another
entry.
trick for South.
Yeah. Oh, he really pitched the
really?
heart? I'm surprised at that.
That's not great. Yes.
He knows that East has, I think he knows that East has 4 hearts. Good. But now this should make the task much easier, I think.
Isn't too hard for Kader heart? I suppose it is.
Well, North does have some problems pitching on the hand. The jack of spades looks like it might be an important card.
That is right, but playing a diamond shouldn't be a problem here.
Yeah, he could have gotten. We're assuming that he knows his partner, since he led back, I believe, the 5 of diamonds, and he knows that his partner only had 2 diamonds. But he also knows that he's going to have to just on the clubs, so he he's not going to have an easy time around the pitches. And he might wait somewhere along the line. Now,
That is a good point. Another obviously that
has
heart
to
rates
decide what
from
club suit.
the heart.
Limited, he just about
Out
he
is
really
good
doesn't have
into
options. He's got to make
playing
the
it in this
hesitation
situation,
the
but,
two are on the dart. I think it's really good to start to keep on the board. Second operator might have lost some play of the hand. King was possibly, as you pointed out, Prakash, a very good victory.
Thanks, and let us move on to board 20 now. 13 is 10 for north-south, so looks like part score of some kind. Would it be
I have
not
to,
spade?
I hate to interrupt you, Prakash. If you look at board 24, it's kind of interesting. We played 6 here. I closed from the clubs.
That was an interesting board. Let me see a bit.
And there, what might have happened there, about two hard, 2 spade bids might mean over 2 diamonds. And there it looks like East might have made an error in the 2 heart in the closing, and that's why West rebid his clubs, bid 3 clubs. And that was the end of the auction.
That is what it seems like. And possible East decided to lie on 3 club. Quite possibly.
Yeah, well, he has an invitational hand, and it's hard to invite once you have a mistake because everything you do after that is game forcing just out.
Also, if they don't have those 2 distinctions between, I mean, that distinction between 2 heart and 2 spade bid, and if they had 2 heart kind of bid, then it doesn't have a forbid on 3 club.
Yep. What's cute about the hand is that they did pick a mistake, so may all your mistakes be that good to you.
Making a mistake to the right side. So on this side is better, the aggressive side out on this deal.
So on this relatively fortunate lie, declarer is going to make many tricks. The clubs are going to come in and go to spades, toting the hearts controlled. Looks like the defense will get
I'm sure he will play a small club next, not club jack.
Well, he does have the 9 of clubs, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, the jack of... Oh. He didn't play jack.
Actually, the jack is not a bad. He retains an entry 8 suit.
Heart king is the end suit. You don't need 9. The problem is there's no 10.
Possibly he wanted to lead a spade up. If
right. I was going to say, I think that's what he wanted to do on his hand.
you see the 3-3, there are worries about.
And since he's only in 1, this will obviously be,
That's true, but if
make
spades had been 4 or 2, the club jack might have cost contract. 3 cards and 2 spades, still 1 over.
Well, because you can still knock out the spade and have 2 pieces of dummy, then have the king of hearts and the 9 of clubs. But when you're in 1, you can do a lot of things that when you have playing tricks to learn, you can do a lot of things much easier than if you're in 3 trying to figure it out.
True, and you don't need to win the grueling competition, so that's quite fine.
You'll find that the Italians tend to 5-card major, whereas if you're watching the Americans, this E10 looks like an automatic 1-0 trump opening. There are gains and losses both ways.
Yeah, I think most of the styles when they open 1-0 trump is some type of support for the other major. So like honor egg or free. Transfer to the other major, they have some semblance.
For spades,
This is a little difficult to analyze. This looks like a normal auction.
although East West have a 5-4 hard fit and they are fresh and opponents are vulnerable, it's not a good idea to say simply because none of East or West have a short suit. Both seem to have 4-4-3-2, 5-3-3-2 kind of unfiring distributions. Note that 5 heart will post 5.
Yeah, I don't think there's much reason to bidding above 4 spades with the East-West hands.
How best to play this hand? I would think that after trumps, club ace-king and then small club west. Although we can see that the 11 tricks with an easy with the club finish working, declarer must be thinking of a possibility of 4 losers. This first need a club and 2 diamond losers. So I would think the best play would be to remove trumps, possibly rough 2 hearts if you can on the way, but if you cannot, play club ace king first and then play club to jack just to cater to double club queen in best hand.
Yeah, so he immediately goes for the
Solves all the problems because Law knows.
and then,
Yes, we didn't think of it from the defender's point of view. Loria knows is working, so he has to go for diamonds.
yeah, I think the diamond lead back is very reasonable. He's just playing partner for one of the jack of the 10 and hoping for a missed guess on south if it's the 10.
Still, how say next? He could be losing west of diamond, for example.
I go to so I don't know. I might have roughed the and rough hard again, but he needs to be bored, I would think, at this point, so that he can lead club towards the jack, because if West has all diamond cards.
That is right. So speak now and club to jack.
And it's claim time now. There's no total guarantee to that line, but it seemed the cleanest of all the lines. So except for that odd result on board 24, from 21 on, it's been nothing but pushable so far. So they may actually get to 5 clubs in this hand. It's hard to play enough pars, and you have our suit and partner opens up a strong note.
I just checked board 18, where how many people, how many pairs would reach 4 speed. Turns out 6 out of 20 not reach 4 speed, which is about just a little less than 30%.
So that was lower than your percentage you estimated.
Yeah. I was assuming around 60-70% would reach, slightly higher.
Here we have 3 Trump, an interesting thing. On a heart lead, he's going to have to guess well.
I think most likely lead would be speed in this situation, would it not? because North has bid hard.
Well, North has shown 4 hearts. Yeah, you're right. I just looked at that.
Both hearts
The
and
nine is
diamonds
like
have
the
been
lead.
paid. Since will
He'll
not
be, yes.
yes, right. This is a bit of an overbid. There are only 21 hands and three drum with only 21 high card points. Not even know. I mean, South knows about North's club honors. If North had Doubleton club, this would have been a hopeless. North holds all those. This has a chance, and out here with a good club view, which probably unlikely.
Yeah, well, North does have, or South does have these Queen of Spades, so as an entry. So now 2 of clubs in, now we play the Queen or the Ace?
Yeah, automatic Queen. I think it's a percentage play. He wouldn't want to anyway.
So this is
Well, now
it's going down.
And down many.
And then a heart switch.
Now this 2 of spade only to show count or to ask for a return suit.
Oh, that was a quick answer to your question, wasn't it?
I'm wondering why not diamond?
Because North bid diamonds. North bid
North
3
bid
diamonds.
hearts and diamonds both. Okay, so either could have been right. Either suit could have been right, and we seem to play hard like in a jiffy. There must
Well, it could be. They could play upset attitude. The lower one asks for the higher suit. Whatever it is, the hand is totally collapsing on the current point.
so that is 2 down, 3 down because
Yeah, it's
I'm
down
sure it will be hard.
3. There's 8 tricks for the defense. Okay.
Be a 7th, not 8.
I'm sorry. There's 8 tricks for the defense. There's that means there's down 4.
No, there's only one more
Only
tick.
down 3. What am I missing here? Okay. Oh, the 9 of hearts. You know what?
Heart 8 is not.
I
yes,
became dyslexic. I thought the 9 of hearts was with Laria and the 8 of hearts was with North. So you only get 1 heart trick.
That
What do you guys
typically you might give was vulnerable, but considering that it provided a little higher. So as I was saying before, only with 21 points and 7 long bad clubs, it perhaps wasn't a great idea to go for a game.
But Prakash, you got to realize all games are 50%, or they don't.
Now, when convert to IMS, you need less percentage for vulnerable game.
I am.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
I think he's joking.
Looking at this book, North could have bid 3, couldn't have. Okay, but well.
Okay,
For not
so as we're discussing this, a quick 4 spade bid here by E. And this
Good
one does
idea
not seem
to
to
sell out to
present
first
problems.
price. 1314.
Well, you don't want to sacrifice when they can make 6.
Are they making 6? Okay. White diamond.
Yeah.
Fine. No, but not holding clubs and king jacking of heart.
Well, he looks like he has
Probably
a
was
lot of
thinking,
defense.
yeah, he is thinking defeating for.
Yeah, he has a lot of defense. There's no reason for him to diamonds. The question is, with an 8-card
31.
with an 8-card diamond suit, should South have bid 4 to the 3 diamonds? The question. And if I clean my glasses, I find out they only had 7 diamonds. So I get that.
Well, Phil definitely has a hard stop, but probably isn't so notes for this distribution. Still, good spot. And even diamonds can't hurt. It does make fairly large number of clubs, depending if the ace is knocked out, which it will be.
Who should be bidding 3 note from here? South or north? Is better played from south or north hand?
You know, both hands are pretty
Yeah,
shock
it's
proof
fine.
to leads. Cards that he can withstand a diamond lead through him.
The surprise attack.
West doesn't want to give away anything with the lead.
Well, and it's
Very
also an excellent
lead.
lead because that takes his only card to dummy right now. So he'll have to cash out immediately.
So he is going to cash clubs and 2 spades and play West with a diamond. No, he isn't going to do that. He has discarded a diamond.
And East is discarded a spade. So like.
No, I don't think that's something right at that spade. Well, we'll find.
taking all the tricks here.
Okay, looks like the spread cards
Legit.
properly capture.
Yep. Okay, coming to the final board. 32. I want to thank both of you for letting me join here in the booth. Thanks also, and also to Matthews for their one. And to go, this is round 21 preliminary rounds before we get into the real stuff.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, BN, Man, and Kibitz. This was an interesting scene.
Yeah, very tight. And thanks again in voice and also in the text. Thanks also to BBO for hosting and the ViewGraph operators for running things fairly smoothly.
And
Yeah, I
don't
agree
forget
with you,
Diana.
Jan. They are starting to do that much better practice, and they're very smooth at it now.
Yeah, sorry, I was just saying don't forget Diana's voice thing. And she must be having a tough time doing that. But it's still falling into place beautifully now.
And BBO has done a lot of really quite good. The ability to do. And,
It's an interesting choice now. Normally showing cards, respond over one space is. And do you now that your heart?
you know, they just made several, which is I think great.
Very interesting bidding.
Okay,
Really
so not the best.
less than 4 hard. Many would
Yeah, I
simply
just agree with North double. I think no, she denied.
yeah, much would sleep with, but the double as so the final denomination for sure is bad idea, I would think. It does get them into an inferior spot here though.
Well, I think anytime you partner wrong, your partner will seize the opportunity. And go wrong, and then you'll wonder what here because he's
All depends on your card. The names. South,
and think
if
miss
it's a
and
double order.
then you're saying 4 hearts, and that's why you double with your hand, but your hand doesn't promise 4 hearts. Then you're just who has the heart suit. So I think in order to just put 3 hearts, get it over with.
I agree, it's a realistic bid. Plus you're holding these spades, 3 of them, the kings in the slot, but because you hold 3, likely partner actually has some space shortness. So even if they hold 3 hearts, on a good day there'll be something like 2-3-4-4, and you can rough in the shorthand.
Yeah. It was an interesting choice. And I understand that the style is more and more changing nowadays, with the double tends to show cards rather than guaranteeing a certain pattern. But still, with the north hand, I think you just have to just bid 3 cards and get it over with.
So now this is going down, and at some point in time it wasn't. So I suppose GIB knows to drop double club jack, and that is why it was probably suggesting a make little while earlier.
And possibly a magical view in the heart suit as well. Something like running the jack and then taking a hook with a 7.
So things not going well for Declare here.
While we were discussing that 3 heart or double as an option for North, I was thinking about pass 2 with 3 kings and heart jack. Speed king
Yeah, that
under
definitely
the
is a
one speed
possibility. Yeah.
Or even 2-0 trumps natural, but perhaps they don't play 2-0 natural there. It's popular to play in competition some form of artificial weak bid.
That is right.
Yeah.
And in case the 2-no trump has a minor orientation, then the double could also have more number of variations.
Right. There's a tendency nowadays to play 2-no trump there as 2 spots to play. It could be both minors, could be hearts and a minor. So you're basically asking a partner to bid 4 card suits up the line.
That would have worked here, would it? Would that not?
You'd end up in 3 clubs probably. So anyway, thank you, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure, and this was a fun match, and we will see you again. I'm going to bed now. It's 3:30 a.m. here, so everybody have a pleasant afternoon, evening, wherever you are.
Thanks, Andy. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks,
Bye.
Andy. Rakesh.
probably has at least 4, if not 5 spades. I think pass is the same bid here.
Congratulations! You have been